Hey everybody, it's Daryl with Team D Realty. Yeah, I've been working with some folks looking at homes out in kind of the more rural areas. So there's some things I wanted to bring up if you're thinking about that. I know some people like to look out in the country, they kind of want to be away from the hustle, bustle, have a more laid back lifestyle. Completely understand that. Just wanted to bring up some things that I've learned through this journey with these folks. Haven't found them anything yet. Still looking. But say that you're someone that works from home, like a lot of people are right now here in 2020 because of COVID, not going to the office. Internet can be an issue. You get out in the outlying areas and say that you're in the healthcare profession. Working with someone who's been looking at properties. Because of Hippa requirements, they cannot have cable internet. They have to have a UVerse type internet, which is fiber optic. You get out in the outlying areas, the rural areas, that may not exist. So that's something to keep in mind if you're working from home. Uh, if you have any HIPAA requirements, you definitely want to look at that before you go put an offer in on a house. Something for you to keep in mind. Also, sometimes the internet services that are available are speed limited. I don't want to name any of them, but sometimes it's a local cable system. Sometimes it may be satellite internet, and that, of course, with weather issues, heavy rains, high winds. I have satellite TV at home, and we'll get fluctuation whenever there's a heavy downpour. Just something to keep in mind there. Also, say that you decide that you want to sell that home down the road. Something to keep in mind. Traffic's not going to get any better. Right now, gas prices are really inexpensive compared to what they were, about 4 years ago or so, maybe even five. Whenever gas hit $4 a gallon here in Dallas. But something to keep in mind when you're out in the country, values will be affected by the price of gas. And right now, a lot of people do want to get out of the crowds to stay away from others. That's the trend right now. Will it change? Hopefully, we all get back to the normal that we had before March of this year. I know I hope for that. I'm sure most of you do. And say that returns, gas prices head up, say that they double. Hopefully that won't happen, but gas prices aren't going to stay under $2 a gallon forever. If you're driving a big vehicle, you're going to have tollway expenses, and we all know that in Texas at least, every other year the toll authorities have a guaranteed 6% increase. So something you want to consider. If you're looking at stuff way up off 380 north into Grayson County and all that, that may affect your value down the road. Of course, as things go north, values are going to rise, obviously, in general. Not a guarantee, but in general, they're going to rise as we start, because we got 1.39 million people here moving between now and 2029. But you want to keep in mind that commute isn't going to get any shorter. Those gas prices will rise. Also, you may run into municipal utility districts out in some of the outlying areas too, so that can add to your bottom line. Now, some of the new subdivisions, one I know that was built in McKinney, had a MUD. Some in Princeton, some have PIDs. So you definitely want to get educated. Remember, you'll most likely also have septic. And there's a couple different kinds of septic. There's what's called lateral line, which is the older type of septic system, and then you've got aerobic septic, which has a little sprinkler system, which is supposed to be much better. But if you're in several counties in Texas, state law or the county has a law requiring you to have a service contract. County does, or Collin does, and Tarrant does, I believe. Denton, I can't remember, but Dallas, you can actually do your own. So anyway, those are just some things to keep in mind. Also, remember you're going to have a longer drive to grocery stores. You have health issues. Keep in mind you'll be a longer drive from medical services. So if you have any of those conditions, just keep that in mind. If I can be of any help, want any other issues addressed, let me know. Hope you're having a great one. Talk to you soon.